Lesson 3. Firing under pressure. A developer came to Ryan with an ultimatum. Fire your salesperson or I'm not working with you anymore. Ryan had a choice in that moment. Two options. Option number 1. Listen to what the developer wants and fire the salesperson, so he maintains that relationship with the developer. Or option 2. To understand from the developer why is he inclined to fire the salesperson, like what is he unhappy with? Is it the salesperson himself, or the results, or the magnitude and range of the offers coming through? So that provides Ryan with a better understanding of the client's unhappiness. Ryan might have done that, but in the Netflix show, we were only shown the scene where he chose to listen to the developer and he fired his salesperson, who also happens to be his former assistant. After placating the developer, Ryan put another of his agents on the project who put in his effort in marketing the property. And the outcome was that the developer fired Ryan's company anyway. So Ryan got the worst of both worlds. He fired an employee but still lost his customer. From the surface, it might seem as though Ryan had very little choice in firing his salesperson to appease the developer, but his actions signaled to his entire team that if a customer were to push hard enough, Ryan would have no qualms throwing his team under the bus without any further investigation. This will make employees question if Ryan Serhant has their back, or is it every man for themselves the second somebody complains, so that one decision will cascade through your entire work culture. It was definitely a tough situation for Ryan to be in, and under that amount of pressure, it is easy to see how founders might do the same. When a customer yells, an investor complains, or a partner gets frustrated, and suddenly you're making decisions that you think will buy peace, but they may actually create more chaos. Here's what Ryan should have done when he received the complaint from the developer. Number 1, he should investigate first and ask the developer what specifically is broken in this process and what would you like fixed, instead of jumping straight to firing the person in charge. And number 2, understand if it is truly a salesperson problem or a customer expectation problem, and can it be solved? And number 3, if it is a salesperson problem, address it with the salesperson instead of the customer. And if it's a customer problem, be brave and direct with your customer. Number 4, protect your team. Your people need to know that you have their back. Even if you have to fire them at the end of understanding the situation, at least you've given the challenge or issue due process. And that way, they know that you won't throw them under the bus the second somebody complains. So the lesson here is that your employees are always watching and observing how you handle pressure. And one decision, especially one that feels desperate, will set the tone for your entire culture. In summary, this is what I have noticed about all 3 mistakes. They all happened when Ryan was under pressure and had to react fast. So the first lesson was when Ryan faced the pressure to grow fast, and that pressured him to be aggressive in hiring new blood and to ignore his core team, not intentionally, but it happened. And the second lesson was because he was under the heavy pressure to sell this apartment. So he borrowed tactics without understanding his market properly. And the third lesson was facing pressure from a customer. Either you fire somebody or I'm firing your firm instead. So these are all very reactive founder moves, and they have secondary effects that may be worse than the original problem. The pattern is this. Founders lament when they are not growing fast enough, and they also think that not reacting fast or doing things at a more efficient pace, they may see it as a liability or something that they can improve upon. When it comes to thinking requires time, and you shouldn't rush through that process. Before you act, ask yourself some of these questions. If I do this, what signal am I sending? What will happen 6 months from now if I make this decision? And what does it say about me when I make this decision? This will help reduce any repercussions from your decisions. Season 2 of Owning Manhattan was a great watch. And you can definitely see founder Ryan Serhant trying his best to put out all the little fires. This shows you that no matter how big you grow or how small you're starting out with, most founder problems are people related. So hopefully these 3 lessons are going to save you money in retention and hiring costs. And most importantly, they're going to save you from making decisions that haunt your company culture for years. So if this landed, please subscribe. I break down real world founder mistakes every week so you don't have to learn them the hard way. Thank you so much for watching.